I want suspenders. We need the suspenders on. What is that under? Is it a vest? Okay. I don't know what's been said in chat, but listen, the only things the Dark knows, and I know, are there's a bunch of people in prison. That affidavit, not the affidavit, the after action report, and that apparently Grayson told Daisy that EMS was sent in with a bomb instead of negotiating for peace at the end of the conflict, which I think is one of those things where it's like, right now you're trying to tell a flat earther that the earth is flat and they don't want to believe it. And so I don't know whether that's really that the possibility of that is just unfathomable for Dark right now. So it's just like, what, you know, what the fuck? I think Dark's pretty good at wear. I don't know what it's gonna wear actually. Oh, I'm glad we can't leave the office today. We don't have to deal with that. You know what? Dark normally wears skinny pants, but we're not even gonna do that. We're just gonna wear normal pants. I want something different though, and I don't know what to wear, dude. Actually, you know what? I will. There we go. Just put, you know what? We'll keep the brown. I like the brown. Yeah, fuck it. We'll keep it. No pants. You know what I do want to do? No. Should I? I'm planning taking his shoes off. And wearing like sliders or something. Braces Annabelle, you've got a point actually. Let's wear some black. Fresh coffee and treats in the break room. Oh. Hey.
Hello.
Dad bod. What's she say? You know what? I kind of want to take the eye patch off too. Where's the treats? Is there still food and more food? How do you want me to do dad bod? How? There's no shirts. What are you guys on about? Like, dogs are just gonna walk around without a shirt. Give Beans a treat? Okay, I will. Whenever I next see it. It's his birthday today. It's Beans' birthday and he's 2. I'm gonna take the eye patch off. Where is it? What is the eye patch under again? The ear? Yeah. I'm gonna have to do the very ugly face. But I think Dark's got a bit of... I don't know what the word is. I just don't think he wants to wear an eye patch anymore. After doing very... You know. Listen, I'll just... like I said earlier, physically Dark's not too bad. But... You know. Oh my god. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Wait, since when was this a thing? What the hell? I didn't know this existed. It's new. Well, maybe one day Doc can get his chunk on, you know. Be Conan's wardrobe. Oh yeah, Conan got fired. I forgot about that. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck Conan's motivation for that whole situation was. What's this under? Oh, is that blue? Is it shirt blue? Alright, we need to change vest and scarf, I think. Conan was in a silly, goofy mood. I'm just gonna put the holster on. You know what? Maybe we just don't have a holster on. And it's just... But where's his gun? He's gonna have a gun. The vest on ready, and then we'll just throw we'll throw a gun on. Fuck it. Even though it kind of clips a little bit, it should be fine. Actually, that one's all right. I don't think Dark can physically bring himself to wear non-tight pants, I'll be honest at this point. Wait, Peach was in his cheerleading skirt that whole time? What the fuck? Alright, let's get called up. Who's on duty? Anybody we need to speak to? Oh, my call sign's still Overlord too. Alright, is there anything we need to catch up on? I can finally read the in-character channels. Oh god, what is this? This is a letter. This is a letter from Derek Monroe, which was left on the chief's desk. Let me read it. Dear Chief Reed, I'm writing to you today to express my deepest concerns regarding the recent war between Los Santos and the Sanguine Isle. I've been incredibly busy during the war efforts, leaving me unable to defend the state against what I was told were terrorists and treasonists. I was briefed by multiple officers who told me first to watch the LSBN coverage of the negotiations that happened on the aircraft carrier. After watching said video, I feel as if the negotiations should have been handled by one experienced, capitalized officer deputy who specialized in negotiations without a biased opinion on the feud between Los Santos and the Sanguine Isles. I was then informed on the situation of a medic with no, capitalized underlined, prior explosive training who was given the all clear to give medical assistance to the enemy. I then learned that this was actually devised by those who were in control of the attack to sneak in an explosive device to kill them all, under the guise of giving the enemy medical assistance. I also read that medical staff were given access to Class 2 weapons and rocket launchers. The Geneva Convention are a set of international treaties that establish the humanitarian rules of war. These conventions provide protections for wounded and sick combatants, as well as for medical personnel and facilities involving... facilities involving treating them. The conventions also prohibit acts of perfidy, I don't know what that means, which include pretending to be a medic or using medical facilities for military purposes. Yeah, I think Dark knew all this already, and he brought it up, and then it got shut down. Sending a medic under false pretenses with the intent to carry out a harmful act not only violates the principles, I just had an idea, violates the principles of medical neutrality and impartiality, but also constitutes an act of perfidy. Can we Google this word? Because I don't know what it means. The state of being deceitful and untrustworthy. Such actions are considered war crimes under international humanitarian law and can lead to serious consequences, including prosecution by international criminal tribunals. I'm no military I just had another idea. I'm no military veteran or serving military member, but I can't be the only person who understands the importance to uphold the principles of the Geneva Convention. I believe that police officers were brainwashed into believing that the people of Sanguine Isle were terrorists and treasonous. I've not seen any substantial evidence which can place the island under any of these titles, and after all, it was us which broke the treaty by sending an undercover officer to the island for espionage. I believe a statement should be made by us to the people of Los Santos. After all, everybody deserves to hear the full scope of the situation. A lot of people have been hurt, and physically and mentally, and some killed. People have lost friends and family due to this war. It's the least they deserve. I also believe that those who are in charge of this assault, Brian Knight, Axel Justice, and the Senate, should be suspended, investigated, and if found guilty, prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I wear this badge with pride, as do most officers I work with. I have the citizens' interests at heart with every decision I make whilst wearing my badge, and I believe that it's my duty to express my concerns to you, my superior, on this matter. Whatever one officer does, it affects the rest of us, as you already know. I know and trust that you and the rest of our high command will make the right decision in this matter. And then there's a quote. In war, whichever side may call itself the victor, there are no winners, but all are losers. Sincerely, Derek Monroe, Badge 484 officer. Yeah. Honestly, fair play to him for writing it out. Fair play. I don't. Okay, my things that I was saying, I just had an idea. Was I wonder, because I don't know what happened, but I wonder if we can. I wonder if we can steamroll this story a bit. I don't think the story's ended yet, clearly, but I wonder if this can go a bit bigger. Like Senate level big. Like, I wonder if there could be a cool story. Because where did I? Am I don't know whether maybe I'm misremembering something. But like, what about what about if we deem that the Senate did some fucked up shit? What what about if we went against the Senate? Would that be such a crazy idea to get the Senate some consequences? I should probably let High Command know that I'm awake. I nearly woke. I started writing "I'm awake" in the High Command chat, and I accidentally wrote "I'm crazy," but I don't remember thinking crazy. I might actually be going crazy. I'm saying I'm awake, and then I'm gonna say I would appreciate if someone could fill me in on everything I've missed when possible, please. Okay. So I'm trying to reenact the end of 2.0. Hey, who knows? Who knows? Like, what about if it turns out that the Geneva Convention is a thing, and the senator just kept telling us it wasn't a thing, even though it is, and so the senator just made everybody commit war crimes, and but just lied to everybody? What about then if we can get some like international blokes to come over and sort him out? You know? All right. What else do I need to? Let's see what else we got. Um, who's Veronica Mars? What's this? This a different thing? Oh. Oh. Hold on. There's a copy. I've got a copy of the press release that is a different one to what was posted. Because Tessa was like, remove that part. And so I guess it was removed. And now I went in it and I searched it up, and it says there was another paragraph, like the third paragraph in the whole thing. So it's really early on that says, during the conflict, suspects indicated that they were starving to death and they had many wounded. The state of San Andreas sent a brave individual, a medic, Veronica Mars, marked in a blue uniform, to provide them aid so negotiations could continue. The suspects inside of the bunker immediately shot the medic as she approached with her hands raised in the air. Is that the medic? Rhetorical, please don't answer. Okay. Um. Oh dear. From Toretti, I've received intel that two officers may be leaking information and participating in crimes with Kyle Pred. Oh dear. Okay, that's not good. We need to organize a high command panel for the following individuals: Brian, Walter, and Bison. Okay. There's no information about what they did, though. I don't know what it is. Oh, shit. Okay, I scrolled up a bit more and see this from Dre. Hold on. This was okay. Yeah, this was to do with. Okay, I heard about this. DLC ended up giving Pred and Jaeger civilian radios to run a radio show, which OLC is a fantastic idea, and I'm sure was very fun. In character, it was a terrible idea. They put out a hit on Axel and EMS over the radio, and then Toretti responded, these people should be dead. Pred and company should be lucky they're alive right now. They shouldn't have anything. It should not be a vacation for them." Oh dear. And then some motor set drama. Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else? Uh, Yesterday, Carmine asked to discuss his sentencing with others to determine if it was worthy, with him being in for 30 years for taking a picture of a helicopter that, quotes, anyone could have seen with binoculars. Oh, Carmine, you fucking moron. God damn it. All right, I think in terms of emails, I think we're cleared up. Uh, oh God, Nancy's fucked up, I think, for helping Pred and like smuggling pizzas into prison for Pred. Like, where? People gotta realize Pred's a fucking treasonist. Jesus. 37 Alpha interference wide body draft. Boring. Hold on. Let me. Okay. No pizza for treasonous, exactly. Now it's getting hot. It's getting so hot in the UK this week. Like, what's the fucking timing, man? All right, I think that's us caught up, really. I don't really know what I'm going to do with myself today with Dark. I'm hoping somebody comes around and chats to us. I'll take anybody, any command. Pond, I can't remember Pond's command. She acts like command. She's basically command. No, I don't think. I want to talk to someone from high command, preferably, but I don't think Libby's. It's a bit late for Libby now. Everyone's open for tea. I'm open for tea. I want the tea. Like, what did Brian, Water, and fucking Bison do? There's a fucking high command panel planned for them. What is that about? Ugh. I think my lunch is nearly ready. I'm having some HelloFresh linguine for lunch chat, so you should definitely try out HelloFresh because it's really good. Click the link in chat. or under the stream, and you can get 80% off or 40% off over first two boxes. Pretty cool. All right, is there any LSBN? Oh, any LSBN juice? Uh-oh. Judge Grayson's statement. Uh-oh. Oh, Grayson, what are we doing? What's this? Go. 12 minutes. Oh, the tea. The tea is coming. So much tea. Where is this? There we go. Let's move this. Yeah.
Hello, Los Santos.
Hello,
you
Grayson.
know me as Judge Grayson. My name's
I
Nathaniel. I have a statement I've prepared. I'm going to release that via LSBN. But before then, I would like to talk to you a little bit today. I think after recent actions, it is human nature for us to look at the person responsible, to aim our ire at individuals on both sides of the line. I think that position lacks perspective. We need to focus not on the people, but on the systems of power in place that have led to the ability of these individuals to take the actions we now call into question. The actions of the past 2 weeks are not from a vacuum. They happened after years of buildup, from adding a hierarchy to the judiciary, from removing our accountability to the people, making us dependent on the Senate, the curtailing of rights that began in Sandy Shore continued in the removal of due process for one citizen in Michael Simone, to the actions of this week. 2 years of legislative change with no checks or balances. We as a society are to blame for allowing this to transpire. I have for years acted within the system. I have tried to institute and bring about a better society by being a personal example, one judgment at a time. If I was to continue that methodology, I would need to maintain the party line, be quiet and say nothing, continue to engage behind closed doors, talk to the people of influence privately. That has led to this. That no longer works. That leads to apathy. That leads to comfort and leaning on the status quo. It is now time to demand more than the dystopian nightmare we all live in. It is time to make our society more than it ever was before, better than it ever was before. We should learn from our mistakes and correct them. We should save the individuals involved and redeem them on both sides. But we should no longer accept the status quo. People should be held accountable, but the system needs to be reformed and improved. If this costs me my job, I understand. But I will never place employment over principle. I will never place my personal comfort over what is right. I am a judge, first and foremost. I am a check and a balance, and it is time that the scales were balanced. The people of San Andreas should not accept the status quo. They should question. They should challenge. They should demand justice. My name is Nathaniel Grayson. I have been a judge in San Andreas for over 3 years. I am here for the people. God
He's a good lad. He's a good lad.
This is Nathaniel Grayson.
Oh my god.
Was one of the longest serving civil servants in Los Santos.
Is this like ASMR now? What's happened? Where's the...
I must say that I am at a loss as to the recent events that transpired between the state of San Andreas and the Sanguine Isles. I have served as a judge for years. I take that position seriously. It has directed my personal and professional life for as long as I have lived in San Andreas. I have given up personal relationships to maintain my objectivity within my role as a judge of San Andreas.
Personal relationships.
This past week, from a sickbed, I have watched in horror the actions of men and women that I once trusted. I watched them overstep, overreach, and abandon all sense of the duty and responsibility the roles entrusted to them should have had them maintain. The role of the judiciary is simple. We maintain the rule of law. We set aside all political affiliation, all
Yeah.
personal bias, and we ensure justice.
He
We are a
said.
check and a balance against personal and political bias. We ensure the rights of the citizens are not curtailed. We do not act out of hope for personal gain. We act out of principle.
Sedge, what the hell?
Any citizen who has ever stepped in my courtroom
No
received
toxic.
a fair and impartial trial. I have sentenced friends to jail time and denied convictions against monsters who hurt people I cared about. Because my own personal experience means nothing in that courtroom. What matters is the due process. This week, laws were written and enforced without any engagement at all with the active working judiciary. Where these
Oi.
laws came from, I have no idea. No
Oi.
checks, no balances. On the 5th of May 2023, San Andreas accepted the sovereignty of an island nation. We accepted that they had autonomy over their own fate and decisions. This was codified in our own legislation in the Sanguine Isle Sovereignty and Extradition Policies, number 80606. By suspending that autonomy on the 20th of August 2023, we denied that there had ever been their own autonomy. We created a legal contradiction that is so pervasive in everything going forward that it taints every action going forward.
He's not
By
wrong.
what right and authority do you deny someone's personal autonomy? Do you deny someone's rights? Do you claim sovereignty over them? Judges engage with these laws and enforce them, but to what ends? For what benefit? Who gained what? Silence. We don't know. We'll never know. But did appointed positions, the threat of job security, taint those decisions? Even if they didn't, does the appearance of such conflict of interest taint the judiciary I've dedicated my life towards? In times of war, judges should not engage. Before today, as the only judge who has ever convicted anyone for treason in San Andreas, every person charged after the war in Sandy Shore was done so in my courtroom. I speak as an expert on this. I speak as the only expert on this.
He's gonna get
Everyone
murdered.
charged signed a plea deal. No steps were skipped, and all due process was maintained.
True.
Questions should be asked about the conduct of
Okay,
anyone.
he does have a point. It would have been cool to have everybody, like, wouldn't it be cool to just have everybody in orange jumpsuits that got charged for treason? Like, everyone, like, in the courtroom, like, 50 people, like, tied to all the fucking benches in a courtroom. That would have been pretty cool. You know.
Engage with this recent war, what they did, why they did it, what gain they received for their service, and to what ends. Promotions, financial, influence, favors, all of these backroom deals done for power and the promises of further power should and must be questioned. This extends beyond the judiciary to all the corridors of power, all governmental branches. No one should be assumed to be above said levels of corruption. As a judge, I step beyond my own personal needs to ensure a just and fair society. Anyone using the position and influence of a role like mine for personal gain should be disenfranchised as quickly and brutally as is possible, and denied any public position of power ever again, even if their actions were purely to maintain their positions. No longer should we accept we were only following orders as an excuse for conduct unbecoming. No longer should we accept someone's divine right to assume the sovereignty over other sovereign beings, especially those we have no jurisdiction over. The citizens of San Andreas should demand more, should demand better. You should demand a government that represents your needs, your beliefs, your rights, not their own greed.
Mine.
You deserve a judiciary that acts from a position of principle, not panic, not fear, that acts from the question of what can I get out of this, but how does this serve the people? As a private citizen, I of course have feelings and thoughts. Those have no place here when I act in service of the people. We must of course, in the quiet recesses of the night, assess and contemplate the emotions, the actions of this past week raise in all of us. Contemplate.
I wonder who is he indicating has done this for personal gain, I wonder. Because there's a lot of that, like,
reassess who we are
doing
as
things
people.
for personal gain, but I don't know.
All, take a larger look at this.
Doc?
Find perspective. Ask yourselves, Who are we as a people? Who are we as a society? Does our authority
Wait,
come from good principles,
okay, you guys actually
from
know
moral
that. I didn't think that'd be an
fortitude,
answer,
and the
I'll be
desire
honest.
to do the right thing and follow the rule of law? Or are we happy being in charge because we have the biggest tanks? I know personally I do not lower my standards to the level of the person who steps into my courthouse. I will not lower the standards of our society to the level of threat that we face from outside. My standards and principles are non-negotiable. I am, and will always be, a check and a balance. If the people of Sanguine broke our laws, but we had no legal recourse due to jurisdictional issues, what would I do? I'd impose economic sanctions. I'd impose trade embargoes. I would deal with them with the authority of one nation to another. But I would understand, should such a time as war become a necessity, that I would then engage with international law taking jurisdiction over the conflict. I would act with principles. I would not deny the humanity and sovereignty of a nation to justify war crimes. In the quiet recess of the night, when it is still and calm, I would still be a man of principle. I was only following orders. Does not mitigate your own crimes. It just condemns you as a coward for acting regardless of your own conscience. Removing the rights of your enemies is the same thing. If you cannot charge and convict people in a court of law, by what right do you deny them justice? Because I said so is the childhood lament of idiot children willing to stick to might makes right. But it does not absolve you of wrongdoing or of moral failure. If you claim sovereignty over an individual, grant them the protections of your citizens. Rights and responsibilities come hand in hand, or injustice follows. Removing the rights of your citizens is the last outpost of despots. Maintaining the rights of the worst in your society shows that your society is just. The veterans of the Sanguine War may be criminals. They may deserve their punishment. We don't know because no justice was done. But what happens to them when they have served their time?
That's me.
Are they citizens of San Andreas again?
Oh,
Do
no,
they have a place in our society?
Good
How
question.
can they ever trust a system that once removed their rights? As a nation, as individuals, as both. How do you redeem people you don't accept as people? After the actions of the past few days, of the past 2 weeks, it is not a few people in Bolingbroke that needs to be redeemed. It is our entire society, and what we have allowed it to become. Now starts the hard work. Now starts a new era of accountability.
True.
My name is Nathaniel Grayson. I have served as a judge for years in the state of San Andreas, and that is my verdict.
Well, shit. Years. Honestly, pop off, King. But does that mean Doc's a criminal too? To be fair, Doc didn't go there because he was following orders, so maybe that's even worse. He's definitely... someone's going to go after him, and I don't know exactly who it's going to be.
Hey, Doc.
Hey.
How are
you
you?
alright?
I'm good.
Oh, where are you?
I'm on the
Come
stairs.
here. Come stand over here. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just reviewing some subpoenas. How are you?
You know, I've been better, but yeah, I'm all right.
Okay,
How's
so how are you feeling?
There's a lot. I've missed about a week, so I'm catching up. Not exactly the most pleasant thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough to catch up.
How's everybody doing in the Rangers?
We've all been good. I haven't really seen any this week. It's kind of just been me soloing it all week, really. So it's been rough for me
Okay.
too. Just been on my own.
All right. You don't happen to have any food or anything, do you?
No, I don't. I'm gonna need to get some myself soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to the ranger station and review my subpoena. So if you need anything, let me know.
All right. Thanks, Louise.
You're welcome.
The tea do be very hot. What time is it? I'm gonna go get a cup of tea in a minute. And my lunch. Because I'm fucking starving, mate. All this tea's making me thirsty. Cup of brew. Yeah, this is this is gonna be something. I'm kind of happy that we stayed in ICU for so long. Some of it was voluntary, some of it wasn't. I wanted to come out like a few days ago, but internet and illness said no. But I'm kind of happy because we've missed some good shit and we can be, I don't know. I don't know whether we've still got things to clean up. I don't really know. You sound like the old person who lives 3 doors down the road from me. I just sound like every British person. All right, I'm gonna go grab my lunch chat, and then I'm gonna grab a cup of tea. So I will be back in a few minutes. I don't know whether we're gonna get any more tea today, but it wouldn't surprise me. It really wouldn't. Let's do one of these. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna run some ads so that we can get pre-rolls off. And I'll be back in a few. Bye bye. I've returned with Nom. Oi, oi, oi. Give me a sec. You. Right, let me let LSPD people know I'm back around. I need to eat though before this goes cold. Let me do a taste test. HelloFresh review live on stream. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. Let my dreams come true. Alright, I'm gonna eat for a minute. Then we'll get back to it. Well, shots fired at SMH. Oh god. There was no war in Sanguine. Please don't say that. Don't bring that back. If only I knew all the meta, we could do clips. Sorry. Sorry. I wish we could too. Someone's really clean those. These have been here forever. Ooh, you know what? You know what we can watch? I did see him. No Pixel dropped a thingamabob the other day, didn't they? Cheeky bastards. No Pixel. Trailer. They drop a trailer. They sure did. It's only 44 seconds long, but it's worth it. It looks sick. It looks fucking sick. What is this like for? Just another update? I did see a new PD. There was a new PD in there. Oi, loud. It was a new City Hall, I assume. So there was a new Sandy Shore Sheriff's Office. I think there was a new LSPD, right? Or Mission Row? I think I saw that. Yeah. Look at this. That's fucking cool. I like it. All right, let me stop talking and so I can finish this fucking food, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a new Mission Row, yeah. It's always nice to have new spots to RP in. Do you have anything else to watch? Oh wait, there was a teaser one? I think I missed this. I didn't realize there was a... Okay, I think I missed this. Oops. Is it a pause, please, Carl? Okay, looks sick. Okay. A comment, yeah. That's pretty cool. What else is on the No Pixel channel that I've missed? Oh, they did the classic trailer, didn't they? Hey, No Pixel posted a Hogwarts Legacy graphics mod. What the hell? It's so random. What the fuck? Oh, is it coils? That makes sense. Making you guys sit here in silence. Sorry. I'm fucking starving, mate. I need to eat. Haven't had any breakfast today. One positive thing I did here, which was nice. It's not really meta, but I heard there was a lot of people enjoying Prison RP at the minute, which is very good to hear. That should be the standard all the time. I'm nearly done. It's nice for the DLC to be getting some RP, you know? Instead of, gotta go, gotta do the dishes, guys. Gotta get out, gotta do another bank job. Gotta go to another gang-related shooting, guys. Police pissed me off. Trying to cause a prison riot. Blog. In my opinion, if this DLC awake, you should only be able to get time reduction from the DLC. That's my opinion. You're addicted to love. Oh god, don't tell me Jaguar's back. Oh no. Alright, we're good. Got myself a cup of tea. Oh, Jaguar, that's it. My bad. What is this clip, Gem? Might as well face it.
Shotgun.
Shotgun.
Yeah, probably.
Oh god!
Oh, fuck, that just... Read. Oh, she's...
Oh my god.
Nice. Alright, we're good. Cup of tea acquired now. Chest armor on. Alright. If anyone wants or needs anything, I'll be in the office. MRPD. We need some food. Anybody around Miss Monroe at the minute? Nope. There is 13 cops on duty, and I'm the only person at Miss Monroe. Pretty cool. Wait, Bovice came around today. Nice. That is literally what I'm doing. If anyone wants to come give you meta, come to Mission Row, please. If you don't mind, can I? Sure. But that's some monitor ATC. Real ass chief shit, you know. I still have this. Bing, 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 bing. Guys, I know Doc has no food. I'm not. Listen, I'm not a stupid dum dum. Insane.
Per-time BC. Left eastbound innocence. Taking the cut down to Lower La Puerta. Stand by.
Just in secondary, we're southbound off-road, now westbound under La Puerta Freeway and the canals.
Barker 1's regained eyes. They're still off-road. They're trying to hop back onto La Puerta again. VCB under the freeway.
The U-turn east, taking the exit to Innocence. Disregard, they're taking the exit